for You Sports, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford
When we
dealers.
lock in like we did, and we practice and prepare the way we can, okay, we will continue to make huge jumps as a team. This ain't a one-week deal. It was supposed to happen.
Oh, yes, it did happen. Coach Riley, the Oklahoma Sooners beating the Texas Longhorns in the Red River Showdown yesterday at the Cotton Bowl, turning lots of heads with that performance. Man, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into sports. What Lincoln Riley also said to his team post-game says a lot. He said when the offense was sputtering in the first half, the defense was, quote, outright dominant. Did you think you'd see this quick of a turnaround from a year ago? The Sooners sacking Sam Ehlinger 9 times yesterday, tying a team record for most sacks in a single game. CeeDee Lamb was dynamite as well. 10 receptions, 171 yards, 3 TDs. But back to that D. Alex Grinch was brought in to make the change, to change that culture. He says it takes a daily effort to do so.
It's the ecosystem. It's everything. It's the air you breathe in that building. And trying at the risk of sounding too dramatic, but since this defensive staff got together in January, it's just been an onslaught on our part to try to instill it. And it's a daily conversation amongst coaches and players. Obviously, it's a weight room mindset with Coach Wiley in there. You can't wait till spring football to start. And then when spring football comes around, you got to be willing to have some tough days and really have honest conversations about what's good enough. You got to break them and build them at the exact same time. Say it's not good enough, but we can be good enough. It's not one talk. It's not 1 week. It's none of those things, but it's all of those things.
The defense was great. Jalen Hurts, not great, but still pretty good. He threw for 235 yards, ran for another 130, 4 total TDs, 1 interception. Let's hear from number 1, shall we?
I definitely didn't put the team in the greatest and best situations, but the key about that is we found ways to overcome it. We had each other's back. There's a lot to learn from the game and all. Overcame a lot of adversity as a group. Not a complete game, but definitely another step in the right direction. I wouldn't rather do it with any other group. When you talk about the emotional ties I have to this university, they're there now, for sure. OU-DNA in me.
AP Top 25 poll coming out today as well. The Sooners, they're moving up. They go from 6 to 5 to round out the top 5. Alabama, LSU, Clemson, Ohio State. Georgia falling to 10 after their loss to USC. Texas falls to 15. Baylor sits at 18.